Unlock Your Glutes, Conversion Monster Part 4. Have you ever seen a sprinter with a weak, flat butt? The problem isn't how hard you work out. It may not even be your genetics or your diet. It certainly isn't your commitment, although it may feel like you're trying everything and getting nowhere. You see, it's not your fault. You've been lied to. When we trust trainers with our bodies, we expect them to know what they're doing, right? But it turns out they don't. They rely on routines based on decades-old research and training principles, instead of combining the latest science with, real-world experience working with athletes. The worst are Instagram fitness celebrities giving out glute advice based on a flawed understanding of human physiology. They misunderstand the muscle. They misunderstand how to activate the glutes. They misunderstand fundamental training principles. They don't give you the complete picture. Sure, they may have a great butt. But they're 20 years old, have never had kids, have great genetics and may be taking extracurricular supplements. But, hey, let's not mention that. Instead, you're left disappointed when you don't get the same results. That's why I had to speak out. To fight back against the misinformation and myths that some trainers keep pushing on you. There are 3 glute training obstacles standing in the way of you. Getting the strong, powerful shapely glutes you want. Glute development barrier number 1. The squat myth. To understand why so many programs get it wrong, let's look at the muscle. The glutes are made up of 3 muscles, the gluteus maximus, gluteus medius, and gluteus minimus. Each plays a role in stabilizing, supporting and mobilizing the legs, hips and lower half of the body. Without getting too technical, there are 3 planes of motion glute muscles need to experience to grow. If you want shapely glutes, you have to train all 3 planes of motion to get fullness: vertical, horizontal and rotational. Most people do squats and deadlifts, which are vertical movements. You still need to do lateral movements and twisting movements. So you see why most programs fail, because they don't target all 3 planes of motion. You also need to stress each muscle using different exercise strategies. Here's what complicates it. There isn't one exercise that targets all 3. To guarantee you target every part of each muscle, you need 3 different exercise strategies in all 3 different planes of motion. And that's why glute-specific training is the key to unlocking their power. Read more Unlock Your Glutes, Conversion Monster. Please click link in description below.